Good evening, guys. Hope everyone's good tonight. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that's subscribing. I was looking at the analytics, and you guys are very consistent watching my videos, so oh, that's brilliant. I was really chuffed seeing that, so big thank you to you guys. But let's get into Bitcoin. So, we've got the move up, which is good. You know, we're seeing the higher highs, lower highs, which is good for Bitcoin. Now, the only thing that has me slightly cautious are a few things here. Like I said in yesterday's video, I'm expecting a pullback. Just a kind of flush down correction. That was my initial thought, and now I've seen the move play out. I've got a bit more information I can work with here, so let's just first of all go into it. If we break this trend line, this is brilliant. Close above, confirmation. I think we're kind of there. This is what we're looking for. But right now we've got some resistance technically ahead of us. So if we just look on it on the weekly, you'll be able to see it a bit better. Now this is the bull market support. Now I believe this is the 21 weekly EMA and 20 weekly simple moving average. Now this is always acts as support and resistance for Bitcoin. Tends to do it through the bull markets. So it's an important one to look after. So you can see it's just ran straight into it. You know, anywhere in this area is resistance. And we also have this important trend line coming down here as well. So this is also two strong areas of resistance that are above it right now. And if we look at the exchanges, it's starting to round off. It is starting to round off, but there's no volume coming in. Excuse me. There's no volume coming in. So we're coming up into strong resistance and no volume back in it. So my feel is, how is it going to break through? It's like you're trying to break through a door standing 1 foot away from it. You know, you need to kind of run up at that door, and that volume, increase of volume, gives you that extra run up to kind of give an impactful hit. So that's immediately my kind of concern. And now that we have opened up the liquidations, because Bitcoin was sitting neutral for a few days, which is not normally, it doesn't normally sit neutral for a while, but it's starting to make a move. So now we can start seeing, okay, it's made a move, now let's start piecing it together. And we can see in the last 24 hours, the shorts have started getting liquidated as price moves up. But again, what does that do? Increases longs. Because price moves up, the majority of the crowd will bet going long. Now this red area is the value of bets, which is $1.2 billion of people betting long and 600 million people betting short. So let's have a look at it on the liquidation map. The yellow ones, like I always say, don't just treat it as a colour, because it's always a scale. So yellow, bright yellow is 60, but that bright yellow might be 200, it might be 100. So always refer to this scale so you can get your number. So this is like 60 million's the big one there. But you can see in the last 24 hours, price has moved up. Look, everyone just opening longs. Look at all the liquidity here. Let's go in the 48 hour. All the liquidity. So it's just kind of like, you know, you see price moving up here. It stayed neutral for a while, but because it stayed neutral and it started moving up, it's just everyone started opening long. So you've got this liquidity now. So when you see Bitcoin, when it has this liquidity, it generally doesn't usually let people off. So I think we've got our markers in there from previous 83 and 81-ish. And you can see here, sorry, let me just get that for you, 83-ish and 81. So we're into a very strong area of support with two major areas of resistance. We've got no volume on the exchanges, and we've got lots of liquidity building up below. Now that's 110 million. So you can see now that Bitcoin's made its little move up. Maybe so you've got to think of them. Once you get into the way of the market, you kind of try and think of it as a person. So it's like, I'm just going to sit neutral for a while and have everyone waiting. Now, as soon as I make that move, I can make it a false move and everyone will jump on it, and then I can flush it down. Now, I'm not going to say that's happening. You know, Bitcoin might just run up here, which is brilliant. You know, get above 95,000. That means you've cleared this trend line, you've cleared the 50%, and you've cleared the EMA. If you get above 95,000 and you've cleared this top here, we're golden. You know, that really is the move, and that's not far away. That's not, you know, that's 7%. Bitcoin can do that in a minute. So that is not far away, but I just think it's gonna just range a wee bit longer here. Might do something like that. I might really take it to the line. Now, if we look at our liquidity, in theory, we've got ourselves a pullback as well. So if I just put that candle to there, just to show direction, we've got a pullback. If I use this candle, we've got a pullback as well. I don't actually... if I'm honest, I do not want price breaking this level here. I do not want price breaking that level. This should be a 60-day cycle low. So if it breaks, it means that smaller cycle has failed, which we do not want at this time in a bull market, in the last year of the cycle. So I don't mind it coming down to double bottom, something like this, but I do not want it breaking that line. But if we just look at it here, global liquidity, this offset has got it going down as well. So we've got the both offsets of global liquidity that we're looking at. We've got the volume trailing, we've got strong resistance, and we've got liquidity building. So for me, I don't think we're quite ready to break out yet. I think it's maybe retest this, chop it up, hit it up again, you know, give it a good few hits. Because right now, what have we got? We've got one. We've got two. Oh, should maybe just copy these, bear with us. And we've got three. Delete this one. So we've got 1, 2, 3 hits. Potentially 4. And it normally breaks 4 for 5th. So if it comes down for a wee flush and breaks on the 5th, would make sense. It'll be unusual for it just to break through this heavy resistance straight away. So I think maybe a wee flush down, take the liquidity here, and then move up. And if you think about the psychological effect of the market there, just when everyone's getting bullish and it has a quick flush down, people sell, okay, that's actually done, and then off it goes. So I still think we're going higher. I still think we're going to make new all-time highs. I don't want it closing below here, but I just think we're in for a wee flush down to take some liquidity here, because the market is never nice to people, and it's got 140 million sitting down there, 130, 140, sitting at 81,000. So I don't see it not taking that. Might just be a simple hit up, retest, come down, range a little bit, get ready to go. Or if it's going by the global liquidity offset of 105, range a wee bit longer. But we'll find out. We'll find out on this move up, because once it breaks out, we'll have it in sync with either one of the cycles, so we can just track it from there. So still bullish, guys. Still bullish. Just waiting for this flush to happen, then I'll feel more confident with the next move going forward up. So if you like these updates, these updates, I forgot my words in there. If you like these videos, guys, I do them every single day. Put them out around about 8-9 o'clock UK time. Go through the charts, try and be the lighthouse in the crazy crypto market for people. So if you get some value of it, please hit the subscribe. This channel's growing fast. I mean, I only started a month or so ago, and it's got, I think it's 82 subscribers now, so let's get that up to 100. I know a lot of the people already watch it are the subscribers, but if you've been watching for a while or just started watching and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, get me up to 100, and that'll be brilliant for us. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you again same time tomorrow.